is DJ J Love, and this is
Marquee.
And we have a very special interview. We have an up-and-coming artist on the rise right now, so we got to know what's going on. And to start off, basically, if you want to give a kind of a background, like where you're from, like what you've been doing, and everything you got going on.
Like I said, I go by Marquee. I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, or my dad always liked to tell people I'm from Sanson, but it's basically the same thing. And I came out to North Carolina for school or whatever. I'm 18. By the time this come out, I'll be 19. My birthday this Saturday. So yeah.
Early happy birthday right here.
Thank you. What else? Honestly, I've been making music since I was 13, 14 years old. I started back in quarantine, and I just was making music because there was nothing else to do, and then it just turned into this big old thing now. So now it's just trying to get to the top. And
I like that's how you ended, because my first question of the day was, how did you get started in hip hop? And I guess it does date back to when you were 13. But how did it kind of just grow from there? You know, because you said, you know, it's really starting to take off now. Like, you're seeing it come full circle. So kind of, if you want to describe that journey from, 13 and now you're about to turn 19 at the end of the week. So just the progress you've seen in it.
Originally, like my family, we always been around music. Even now, all of us still be around music all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So when quarantine had hit, I had tried it before, but I was like young. So like, like music, you really just need, I always say you just need headphones, a mic, and a computer, and you set. So during quarantine, I really wasn't doing nothing. So I was like, I might as well just give it a shot. I had the money to get the mic and all that. And then I tried it, and everyone liked it. So I kept going and I kept going. Then it came to a point where people was like, I really could do something with it. So I just kept pushing. And then it was a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of errors, and a lot of just experimenting. It was a lot of times I wanted to quit, but it was always someone in my ear telling me to keep pushing, so I just kept pushing. Then I just ended up figuring out my sound, figuring out the brand for myself and things like that. And then I just figured it all out, and I put it all together, and now we're here.
I mean, I know there's a good saying. It says sometimes we gotta fail to succeed, and that really does help, shape. That definitely probably helped shape like where you're at today with your music. And I definitely, like, where I see myself with DJing and like the stuff I do is like, you got to fail to succeed sometimes, because that's when you really see just things take off.
If you don't try it, if you don't try it, you're not gonna know if it's gonna work or not.
Exactly.
So you gotta fail to kind of figure out what's gonna work and not
For
work.
sure.
And that's really always been my mindset. Just trying. That's all you can do in this world. And people really get clowned for trying. Like, it's nothing wrong with trying.
But no one ever did something without it being different.
Yeah,
made a name for themselves without it being different. So So I get, you started at 13. Were you always YRD Marquee, or how did you how did the name come along, your stage name?
Originally, when you 13, middle school, you kind of corny, man. Like, so my real name Tremel, so a lot of people call me Mel. So originally I was Mel Drippin'. So, so I was Mel Drippin', like, and it was cool, because around that time, that's when Gunna and all them, drip was a cool word.
Yeah.
So it was cool to say drip and all that, and then that was my name. And then I got older, and then I was kind of like, this kind of corny. So I was like, I gotta switch it. And then I was like, I want something with my middle name. I had always liked my middle name. So I was like, that gotta be the main thing. And then around that time, again, quarantine, that's when people was coming up with all the abbreviations and all that stuff. So I wanted my own abbreviation. So originally, it was, again, keeping the drip in there. It was Young Rich Drippin'. So it was YRD Marquee. So I was like, it was catchy, so I was like, I'm gonna stick with it. And then I rebranded the YRD to Young Rich Demon, and then people started to think I was in the cult. So I was like, so once people started saying that, that's when I got rid of the Marquee, the YRD, but people kept calling me YRD. So like, I was like, instead of just completely getting rid of it, kind of keep it around, because I realized that's my brand now.
For sure.
When people say YRD, a lot of people think of me. So I was like, that kind of works in my favor. So I just ended up rebranding it to just Young Rich Dragon. And that's a Richmond, well, not a Richmond thing, like a DMV thing. Like Dragon, I don't know if y'all say that out here, but Dragon just mean like you're just doing you, basically. If I had to give it a quick term. But I like to go by Marquee, but still some people call me YRD Marquee. But it don't really bother me, honestly, either way.
Got you. Well, my rap name in high school was Lil Cream Puff, so if you want to talk about corny,
but that's what I'm saying, like,
but at the time though, it's like, it's fun, it's just
like,
exactly.
Everyone go through a corny phase.
Exactly.
It happens.
But like if someone even came up to me now and was like Lil Cream Puff, I wouldn't even get mad. Like, I'd just be like, I love it, because it was just a moment in time. You know what I mean?
That's
just a moment in time.
Just laugh at it.
Exactly.
Every time I think about it, I just laugh.
Exactly. So going off, you've been you got changed the name. You've been rapping for a minute now. So, through all these years, you got a couple of albums, an EP, and some singles out now. How do you like to record your projects and tracks and bring it all together to put out the final product? And I'm sure that's changed over the years, but like, what do you like now? You got new music coming out and everything. So how have you been recording as of recent? Honestly, your recording process.
That is one thing that's never changed. I always, like I said, like my method was computer, headphones, and mic, and that's it. That's all you really need. Like I still do it like that. Now, granted, I have recorded some songs in the studio now over the times. But some people like to ask me, do I like doing it in the studio or doing it at home? Personally, I like doing it at home because I'm more comfortable there.
That makes sense.
Especially like the first time I went to the studio. If you rap, the first time you go into a studio, I promise you it's gonna be weird. Cause like especially if you used to like recording around no one. So I had to get used to it. But even now, like
you had like producers sitting in the room.
Yeah, like producers,
you're behind the wall, and
then like some of the guys might be there. It's just really weird, especially that first time. But over the time,
and you feel pressure too, because like you gotta make a name for yourself.
Yeah, like now you really gotta put on. You really gotta put on like a good performance because now it's people really in there, and it's too much for me. Honestly, I go in the studio, but if I had to pick how to record for the rest of my life, I would always rather record at home. By myself, because that's where I'm the most comfortable at. I feel like that's what I'm the best at.
I feel like it's a trend too. You see, like when artists they really start popping off and getting their name out there, they start doing built in-home studios. Because I feel like at the end of the day, like with it being your own craft, your own music, with you feeling more inclusive with just yourself, it really does feel like you can be your most creative at that moment because you don't have other people that you feel are going to be judging you with that. So I totally understand that for sure. But off of all, your recording and all the songs that you're making, everything you got coming out, what's been your favorite song and project you have made so far?
Man, favorite song, Percocet.
When I listened to it on Instagram today, I was messing with it.
Like Percocet, it's like the perfect song. Like it's like a good cadence.
It flows really well.
Good flow, good beat. It's just I can't even explain. You literally just have to listen to Percocet. That's like by far still as of right now my favorite song I recorded and all that. As far as project go, that's out. Probably not Problem Child, Marquee 2.1. Because that was like the first album I dropped where I really realized they really listening to me now.
Oh, for sure.
So once I really realized
it's that turning point.
Yeah, that turning point. So I think that's like got a special place in my heart. So Marquee 2.1.
Got you. So going off of recording and all that stuff. So we know you've got good flows. You've been doing your thing. How do you do your production and beats? So I know you said you record at home and all that, but what's your how do you typically do your production and beats? Like, do you have a set producer? I mean, you've been in the studio and all, but like, do you do your own production? Like, how do you usually go about your beats and everything like that?
I want to get into producing. Like, it's like producing is like literally like learning how to walk. Like it's so many steps to it.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I tried it one time. I was like, this is gonna take a couple years for me to really get used to it. But as far as producing go, my main guys is Monty and Dot Young, and
got you.
I still be messing with Hitter here and there, and Wes, and then Treasy back home in Richmond. That's really about it. And Jalen, my brother friend, my brother hooked me up with him back in quarantine, which is great.
Nice.
I think that's about it. If I am forgetting some of the guys, forgive me. I got a horrible.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
but
shout out to y'all too, though.
Shout out to
you know who you are.
But when it comes to beats, I like to be versatile with it, so I don't never really try to go to the same person. Like I really be using a lot of YouTube beats, even though even though I got 5-6 producers, I still go to YouTube to get beats because I want to make sure I don't just put myself in a cage. For sure.
You get experimental, try different things out, for sure. And with all this music you do have coming out, do you have any live shows coming up that we need to know about? Some live performances happening.
No.
No.
No. Listen, whenever this drop, please book me. Book me. Like, listen, it's hard. It's just me. I don't got no manager. I don't got none like that. It's just me. Please book me. It'd be hard for me to find shows on my own. Please come get in with me.
So when we talk about this new music coming up in a sec, just know you got to check that out for this. But once like you said, it's a turning point. So we got the new music coming out. There's definitely going to be opportunity. There's always opportunity. Yeah. So it's right around the corner. But I have seen on your Instagram you have been promoting your new music coming out, your new songs. You've done some performances too. I saw you did an outside performance of the new song Percocet and all. So, are there any music videos or upcoming live sessions coming out soon that we need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, Percocet, and it's a second video at the end. You got to tune into it to find out what song it is.
I love a teaser. Yeah. No, I love that. That's awesome.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what I'm gonna drop it. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Just be on the lookout for it. Ace Shooter shot it, but like I said, just be on the lookout for it. I'm gonna make sure y'all really want that before I drop it for sure. Though it's gonna be worth the wait. I promise you. Just trust me.
For sure. And going off, you said you got some more new music coming out this Friday. So going off of Percocet, all that, the new album and everything. I've also seen you've been collabing with people too. So do you got some collaborations that are going to be on this album? And I guess also too, what would be your dream collaboration like later down the road in the future?
There's no collaborations on the tape. Personally, gotcha. I always tell people this when it comes to collaborating. I'm fine with collaborating. I just don't be pressed about it. I should be because I need to network. That's honest how you go up by doing features and things like that, collaborating. So I definitely do need to lock in with that. But for Problem Child 2, it's no collaborations. But just know, if you want to collab with me, I am down. I will work with anyone, literally, with any type of genre. Gotcha. But as far as dream collabs,
like dream collaboration, like could be any artist, big artist, underground artist, just anybody.
I guess I go with
Future.
Solely because I always grew up listening to him.
For sure.
So definitely that one. That'd be crazy if I ever get in the studio with him.
Yeah. Hey, flow like no other right there, for sure. No, I mean, he's like when you're going out, you got to go to the gym or whatever. I love listening to Future.
Like, Future got music for everything.
For sure.
So I definitely got to get in with him if
for
I get
sure.
a chance.
And so now, we've reached the point in the interview where I like to ask some fun questions to the artists we bring in and all, just like, it doesn't even got to be about music, just, a fun, just question to answer. So if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Teleportation? I would too. Actually, that's exactly what I would say. The same thing. Because I'm really bad about being on time places. So like, if I had a teleportation device,
if I could just do this and wherever I want, that'd make things so much.
I feel that for sure. And then going off of that, is there anything else that we need to be on the lookout for coming up? I mean, we already talked about the new album. If you want to give some more information about the new album coming out, maybe you got some merchandise coming out eventually. I know you said music videos. Be on the lookout. So just anything else that we should know about.
Like I said, Problem Child 2, I don't know when it's going to come out, but Problem Child 2 is probably going to be out by then. This Friday, October 24th, 7 songs. I just wanted to put some heavy hitters on there. It's something for everyone on there. R&B, a little pop, you could say, trap. I mean, it's just everything for everyone on there. So like I said, with the video, be on the lookout for that. When it do come out, you're not going to want to miss it. As far as performances go, like I said, get in with me, please. I'm trying to perform. The football season is almost over for me. My weekends are about to be free. Please book me.
There you go.
That's about it. Just be on the lookout for me. That's all I ask.
And for booking him, and after this new album comes out, and all, if you'd like to shout out your socials and just tell everyone where they can contact you at.
YRD_Marquee. YRD_MARQU3.
And we also have an exclusive freestyle that YRD Marquee is going to be doing for us, also on the YouTube channel. So after you watch this video, go check that out. That will be at WZMB913, also where this interview was posted. And thanks for coming on today. Go check out that freestyle. I'm DJ, or I was about to say my Instagram. I'm DJ JLove. My Instagram's at DJ.JLove_. And if you'd like to see what I got going on, it will be on there. Once again, this is
Marquee.
And thanks for coming in today. It's been great.
Thank you, fam.
Peace out.